I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my short heads up video for the sign of Cancer, whether that's your sun sign or your ascendant, also known as the rising sign, for all you need to know about the month of November astrologically. So let's see. So my little crabs, how are you doing? How's your soft, mushy insides? Are they a little bit sensitive at the moment? Because, it's all been a bit tough, hasn't it? Let's just first look at what's going on in your 12th house, because this is Gemini, which is all about communication. But for you, this is about really how you communicate with you. And I think that you can get into a lot of not very helpful self-talk, kind of putting yourself down, criticizing yourself, and not actually giving yourself positive affirmations for the good things you do. You need to start doing more of that. Now, because we have Mars, our planet of energy and action and assertion in this part of your chart, Gemini, Mars has been winding you up a bit on an inner level and making you feel dissatisfied and that you're just not achieving what you should be achieving. And remember, if you hear yourself saying oughts and shoulds, you're not being very kind to yourself, because everything comes to us at the right time. And that comes from Saturn, which is all about timing. But I'm going to come to that in a minute, because first of all, let's just look at Mars retrograde in this part of your chart. Mars is trying to give you an opportunity to catch your breath a bit. You want to break free. And Mars is making a hard square, that's a hard, challenging aspect to both Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. They're in the 9th house, which is all about higher education. It can be about travel of the soul, of the mind, and literally physically. I think that your urge to break free is strong. And I think you've got to make sure that you don't allow your emotions to make your decisions, because it's a square. So basically give yourself time. Use the energy of Saturn, which is in Aquarius, in your 8th house, where you can actually be much better placed to make decisions about commitments, beginnings and endings, because Saturn will help you with that, and Saturn is now going direct. It's also about basing your decisions on past experience. You might find that you've got those close to you are supporting your decisions to make changes, but I think you've got to make sure they're really right for you. Pluto in your opposite sign of Capricorn, direct as well, making a very helpful sextile. That's more like that kind of shape to Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. And basically what this is telling us is that you've got to make sure you really want these changes. Don't be pushed around, Cancer. Not that actually you can be, but think back to what was going on for you in April, because we've got the similar energy with this Jupiter conjunct Neptune in your 9th house. So think back to what was going on then, because that will help you to navigate what's going on now in a way that's better for you. We have a new moon on the, and have I talked about the eclipse? No, I don't think I have actually. The eclipse, the lunar eclipse, the full moon total lunar eclipse on the 8th of November is in Taurus. I think this is a very good eclipse for you. It's in that part of your chart that is very much to do with your hopes and wishes. You're coming out of the shadows. After this eclipse, in the 6 months that go beyond the 8th, you are going to bring something out into the open that you've been working on, and you're going to decide to go public with it. And finally, before I finish and go to your tarot card for the month ahead, we've got a new moon in Sagittarius, and it's on the 23rd. And that's just going to give you some nice opportunities to, I think, relax a bit. I think it's just going to shift the energy so that where it's been a little bit kind of angst, especially with that retrograde Mars in your 12th house, it's just going to take the foot off the accelerator a bit so that you can just relax a bit and catch your breath. Now, Cancer, let's look at your card for the month of November. What's it going to be? I never know what it's going to be. I just hope and pray that it somehow represents what's going on in the astrology. So let's see, which one is it going to be? And I think we're going to go for that one. Right on top of the pile. Oh, this is such a Cancerian card. This is your worst fears. Oh, my dear Cancerians. This is the Ten of Swords. But listen, it's not as bad as it looks. This is making me laugh, because this is often how you feel. You feel as if I just can't go on. It's all too tough. Nobody understands me. My family don't understand me. My friends don't understand me. The world doesn't understand me. And you crawl back into your shell and just kind of curl up. And basically, this card this is like the 12th house. Ignore the fact that it's number 10, because it's not actually about your 10th house. I think this is about your 12th house, where you've got that Mars in Gemini. Mars has been sticking all these swords into you, and it's really affected you. But remember, you have the power to rise up, because the figure in this card, the head, is looking towards the horizon. So you see, it's not the dusk, it's not sunset, that is sunrise. And you can rise up, because, you know, when we felt that we're just kind of at the emotional bottom of our psyche, there's only one way, isn't there, Cancer? And it's up. So really, I don't feel this is bad at all. I think this is encouraging, and this is showing you that things are going to improve drastically. Have faith. There we go, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me for your November reading. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.